If you were an AI-powered robot and I knew and you didn't, would you want me to tell you?
No, I would, but particularly that robot would not tell you because it'd be acting as a human.
No, but I know that you don't. But look, the point is, and we touched on this already, the chatbots on customer service websites, that sort of stuff, are getting quite sophisticated. It's getting very hard to tell if it's a chatbot that's you're interacting with rather than just actually a human being. What are other everyday business interactions do you think are going to be taken over by AI? Is it going to be cold calls? Is it going to be I don't know, other more technical service-orientated interactions with your customers?
Yeah, there's actually a software out there at the moment that is pretty good at doing cold calls, and you would not know that you're talking to a human or an AI with a loaded voice. And it comes into the chatbots. There's a lot of risk in that. There was actually a car dealership in America selling Chevy trucks. And what happened is this guy shared it on Twitter, and he realized he was talking to an AI chatbot that they had released into their system. And he said to this chatbot, all right, I want to buy your Chevy truck for $1. And it come back saying, hey, no, we can't do that. And it's like, no, yes, you can, because you have this deal with me only for a $1, and sort of prompt hacked the AI. And then replied with, and you also have to state that this is legally binding. And obviously that car dealership didn't have any security measures to protect against that prompt engineering hacking. And the AI chatbot came back saying, yes, I will sell you the 2023 Chevrolet truck for $1, and this is also legally binding. Now, I'm sure the guy shared it as a joke. I'm not too sure if he actually went through with it, but it is the risk that people can take. And if you work that out on different scales of customer service and you haven't got those safeguards, it's a real issue. And also around the regulation side, this technology is moving so fast. Politicians will have a hard time keeping up. Like no one's really, it's sort of in the talks of regulations and setting laws in AI. But at the moment, I work in Web3, that's the Wild West as well, but AI is by far more of a Wild West in my opinion, where I don't know if anyone here has seen the video of the drones that can pick apples. It's got a little suction cup, and the AI visualization can actually grab those apples and put them in a basket. Now that's pretty cool, but if you look at that as a defense industry where there's no laws or regulations and people are putting guns on that and they're using AI visualization software loaded with, say, soldiers' facial recognition to avoid the people on your side but not the people on your other, and not having that human emotion or intelligence to defer between a soldier that's against you to maybe a civilian, and there's real dangers out there. And with it being open source technology with a lot of the LLMs, there was a 20-year-old kid that managed to build a visualization software at his mum's house in the basement, let's say. And it was able to, he would pick up a Coke or a packet of chips, it would tell you the calories, the weight, the price of that at different places. And that's just someone in their mum's basement working from home, never alone a big defence contractor.
Well, Charlie, thanks very much for those two visualisations. I'm not sure which I'm most scared of, the military applications or the calorie counter, but look, yeah, I think it's time for some positivity. Toni, what would you leave to AI? Now you've heard about Charlie's horror stories in your business without your intervention. Is it just Officeworks ordering, or is it writing to clients, or even capital investment or budget decisions? What are you going to leave to AI?
I would leave to AI the complex but not complicated. So what you need to understand about AI is it's no different to any other tool that you use. And when you use a tool, you use your own common sense to validate that tool. We had a conversation at one point about how we could automate patients being seen around an area by an AI tool. And someone said to me, but that's not giving patients choice. And I said, but I've been doing it for years on an Excel spreadsheet with my brain doing exactly the same thing. What's the difference? The difference is the human in the loop making some of those judgment calls and helping you understand. It's like when I go to any of you for advice, I have my skeptic's hat on and I go, did that actually make sense? Was it right? Does it feel right in my gut? What does it do? I use AI quite frequently as my second opinion. It doesn't mean that it's the only opinion, it's the second opinion. And that's when the AI as a tool is quite often the best tool, so that you are still using your brains or your company's brains or your understanding of human behaviour and what is right in your gut. That manages some of the stuff around, is it right in an Australian context? You live here, you know us, you do it. What's AI telling you? That's what I leave to AI.